What is up, YouTube? Madden 24 Ultimate Team Deep Dive. Fair warning, if you think I complain a lot about Madden, you're going to want to click off this video. I'm going to keep it blunt, I'm going to keep it real, and we're going to talk about all the things that are new to Madden 24 that EA has posted in their blog. We're also going to tie in some MUT leaks, because I haven't really made a video talking about the MUT leaks lately. And we're going to tie it into the new kind of field pass, comp pass stuff and show you guys, how it all kind of intertwines. Let's get right into it. Gridiron notes, the first big thing. There's going to be a Good Morning Madden special stream on Monday, Twitch, August 14th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, Madden 24 is going to be a little bit different. Supposedly, New Zealand is nerfed. We're not going to be able to have that. It's going to be a worldwide launch. It's at 8 p.m. East Coast time, which is 5 p.m. West Coast time. So, the Good Morning Madden special stream is going to be 2 hours before the game goes live for the Deluxe Edition people that bought the Deluxe Edition on Monday, August 14th. There are going to be more information on the 5 programs, meaning headliners, team builders, comp pass, field pass, and I don't know what the 5th one could be, maybe legends. They talk about, who knows, 100+ player reveals. You will not want to miss that. Season 1 next era, and I guess it's down here. Okay, so here we go. Live event program. The first bit of this really is irrelevant information. This part, they're just talking about, hey, we released a lot of promos in Madden 23. Give us a pat on the back. We're going to release even more for Madden 24. They plan on being 7 full seasons. I guess something you could tie in with that is that the seasons are going to be probably more around 60 days long instead of 90 days long. So that's a W. But yeah, I mean, Madden 23 did do a good job post-Super Bowl. And I guess they're going to keep doing that for Madden 24. Cool. As Gut Fox would say, you're doing your job. Congrats. Live Event Hub. They just rearranged stuff in the main menus. I actually don't even think Madden 23 had a bad main menu, especially the field pass was like pretty easy to get to. I guess it was a little bit hidden. This is just, I guess, more straightforward, but doesn't really affect anything in terms of Madden Ultimate Team. Again, it's just rearranged. Revamped onboarding. They brought a tutorial system. I guess they rest in peace MUT tips. Everything's going to be probably now in maybe video form. Brief tutorial will allow you to have a better process of understanding about making your Ultimate Team. Cool. Doesn't really, I guess it's cool for the newcomers. But again, doesn't really affect the Ultimate Team on a day-to-day level. Just, wow, MUT tips is different this year. New item catalog. This you might have seen in the MUT beta. And I guess we weren't really, did I talk about this at all? In the MUT, I think I might have talked about it a little bit, but this doesn't really, matter. None of this stuff is this doesn't change Madden Ultimate Team. Have you ever gone against an opponent in Madden Ultimate Team head-to-head, and they have an item that you've never seen before? No! I've played MUT for 11, 12 years? Since Madden 12 Ultimate Team? I can't do the math. No, I haven't, and if I did, I would just go on the auction house and find the card. Like, what? The only thing that's cool about this is you can see the AP cost of abilities in the player's items abilities when they first get put in the game, meaning we won't have to buy the cards, we won't have to buy an LTD for 2 million coins to see their ability buckets, or we won't have to wait till MUT GG. Yeah, this is, this doesn't do anything. Like, this is just a cool side feature, right? But, it doesn't actually change anything. Cool, I guess. I'll be honest, I'm still gonna use MUT GG to see abilities, because God knows how long the menus take to click on a card and view their abilities when I can just go on MUT GG and 2 clicks and I'm there, right? So congrats, they added MUT GG, but it's gonna be way slower. I'm never gonna use this. Dope. Crossplay, cool, don't care. Economy changes. Okay, here we go. This is the stuff that actually starts to affect us. So pretty much by them adding cross-platform, they can't have cross-gen markets, meaning the Xbox One market and the Xbox Series X market are going to be separate. PS4 market, PS5 market separate. Xbox and PlayStation are always different markets, but now the generations are separated, meaning for stuff, and a lot of you guys, we always talked about Madden 23 using the old gen version of Madden to snipe and just be in the menus because it's a lot faster. That's not going to be a thing anymore. We are pretty much forced to be on the next-gen version of Madden. Let's cross our fingers that the menus are responsive and not super slow. We're probably cooked. Yeah, that is going to suck, because I was on old gen more than I was on next gen this year, just because I'm more of a menu guy. and it was way smoother. I didn't have to deal with, you know, slow menus. Yeah, I guess they talk about careers, you'll be fine there. If you do them on Xbox One, you're having an Xbox Next Gen, they will transfer over, but I mean, they're BNDs anyway, so it's not like it actually affects anything, that drastically. Yeah, they'll be 84 overall at launch. They say champions are going to be starting at 87 overall. Yeah, here's 87 overall, and I know core elites, I don't know exactly when they're, see if they tweeted. We'll get a little live look. No, they have not tweeted. They are going to be maxed out to 86 overall. That's what I've been told, per sources. I guess you're getting a little bit of early info before they start revealing them on Twitter, probably in a few hours after I upload this. But let's get into this. Is the big thing, the compass. This is the big talk of the Madden community, and where, I mean, things have already really, nothing's changed that drastically so far that we've read. Compass has been revamped for Madden 24. It will still focus on solo battles, MUT champs, and headed seasons. Instead of completely refreshing bi-weekly, each iteration of the compass will now start on the first Friday of each new season and last iteration of that season, meaning the compass is now not in 14 days, but 60 days, because that's what we wanted, right? Less content, less stuff, right? That's what everyone asked for. To keep it fresh, there will be competitive pass specific daily, weekly, and seasonal long objectives for users to complete. Great! More chores! More stuff, more having to go into solo battles and force fumbles on rookie difficulty, because I loved doing that in Madden 23. I had a blast just doing these stupid objective chores for a competitive pass that should reward winning. Why can't we just do win a Super Bowl, you get 100 compass points? No, that's too simple, right? That's too simple. Because they don't like winning. They don't want you to win. They just want you to play more. Daily and seasonal objectives can be done across any of 3 modes. Blah, blah, blah. They'll be refreshed for each time period, varying in difficulty and random from user to user. Why this is something? Who knows? What actual benefit that it's random from user to user? I'm sure one of them is going to be like, get 5 interceptions. The other is going to get 5 fumbles. The fumbles will obviously be easier because you just go in solo battles and play on rookie and get them in 30 seconds. And it's just like, you know, why? That's this whole blog. Why? WHY. Yeah, why? I don't know what they do. I don't know what they think over there, DA. They're not smart. I'll tell you that. To raise the stakes even more, most weekly objectives will require users to win in order to gain progress, meaning there'll be objectives to be like, get 500 yards passing this week, and the only way the yards are going to count is if you actually win the game. Cool, but it doesn't actually prioritize winning. Winning doesn't get you anything extra. It just saves time, which is bad. We don't want that. That's not the point of winning. I want to get more for winning, not to save time for winning. God. They just don't think, man. They're just killing this mode. They're just killing this mode. Another change in the competitive pass will be the exclusive player items. Each season, there will be 2 competitive pass exclusive players. Items to chase. Each player will have 2 versions, a limited and a base. The base version will be the same as Madden 23, being BND. The limited version of that player can only be attained by the first 1,000 users to reach that level that rewards the player. This limited version will have extra champion level ability buckets and is auctionable. Okay, first off, if any of you guys think this is a good change, I mean, it's not bad, but it can't be the main thing that's changed in the competitive. I've always said with the competitive pass, the competitive pass would be fine if there was weekly rewards, and then there was the comp pass on top of weekly rewards. When you make the comp pass the only thing worth playing for, this shit is awful. I'll tell you why. Again, the comp pass is all based on just saving time. So the first 1,000 users, it doesn't actually matter if you win games. It's just a race, right? Bobby V is probably going to get the players before I even wake up on Friday. Let's be honest. It doesn't actually reward the players that are like winning games. It's just who's playing the most and who's playing the earliest. That is so dumb. Like, why? It's so dumb. And then, to add on to this, right? So the limited version is going to have a extra champion level ability bucket. That is a huge deal. The B&D, then to be honest, the B&D version you are obtaining, to me, is irrelevant. Now, again, this only really applies to me, and I would say the top 1% of players. But, like, who's going to want to use a version that's worse than a version that's already out there? Right? Like, oh, man, they just want... I don't get it. And then the 1,000, and again, the Compass players are going to be George Pickens. He's going to be 89 overall. And the AJ Terrell's going to be 86 overall, or so I've been told. And again, George Pickens being 89 overall when the highest overall is to start at launch, or 87, means that we aren't going to be able to get George Pickens for at least a month and a half. We're going to be getting him probably in the last week, or the second to last week of the Compass. So, like, you're going to, like, you're not going to see any damn rewards, any good rewards, that is, until the last few weeks. Right? God damn, they're so stupid. Yeah, oh, and the card, because again, there's only 1,000 probably on each console, and they get the extra champion level ability bucket. Bro, these cards are going to be so expensive. I'm probably gonna buy, I will be sure, I'm not gonna be one of the first 1,000 users, because I will not be logging in every single day. I will not be playing solo battles every single week. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm just going to buy the card because I will have coins. I will probably get banned for buying the card because it's going to be so damn expensive. Right? And then I'll complain on Twitter. Like, I don't understand the point of making it a race to get it when, like, like, why can't they just make, hey, you win a head-to-head, you win a Super Bowl, you get the card. Like, it's that simple. It's that simple. Losing doesn't add, like, losing isn't a negative Madden 24. It's fine to lose. It's okay to be a fucking failure. That's what Madden 24 is trying to tell you. That's what he is trying to say. It's okay to lose. Right? Losing is fine. I hate it. I hate it because it's like the comp pass. Like, there are modes. There are like, you have house rules, you have solo challenges, you have head-to-head, you know? But, like, oh, and we even got, oh yeah, Weekend League ain't coming back. Just so you know, Weekend League ain't coming back. It's gone, it's cooked. Mud Champs will not require the, good! This shit should never require a token. Never. It's the dumbest shit ever. Wow, it stays in the same weekly cadence, but will refresh on Friday. Great. So the only thing you change about Mud Champs is that it starts on Friday and not Monday. Great. Great. And also, so I've been told, the max wins you can get from Mud Champs for them to give you Compass points is 15 per week. I hope that's wrong. I hope my sources are wrong. But that's what I've been told. So Mud Champs even matters less. It matters less. Right? Because realistically, let's say there was like no max to getting, if you got like 25 wins per week and like you could again get all the Compass points for getting 25, or like there was a bonus for getting 25 Weekend League wins, or Mud Champs wins, sorry, per week would give you like a bonus. That would actually make it to where like the people that are the best would technically be getting the card first, but EA being EA, and they want to give everyone a you know, fair chance, I guess, for, you know, there just has to be like, it's cool and it's fine that there are, you know, that they're trying to make, but like there are certain aspects of each mode that have to reward winning at the highest level. Like, I'm sorry, there has to. Every mode does it, but Madden now. Like, god damn. Champions Nest. Now, here we go. This is cool. This is actually a W, in my opinion. By the way, this is pretty much the end of the last MCS. Here's a W, in my opinion. It's a big change for the market. Big change. This year, in order to make champion sets more accessible, we've changed some, now it's not all, some of these sets to require any non-BND players of any given overall. Rather than requiring heroes from a specific program, art rather than requiring piercings. Meaning, for example, the chains will be visible in headliners rather than these sets requiring 5 headliner heroes to complete. It will require 5 any 84 or 85 overall players, which in my opinion is really, really cool because that gives a lot of investing opportunities to just base overalls, right? Like you can invest in 86 overalls if you think the next promo is going to require 86 overalls to make a hero or make a champion. That's really cool in my opinion. Really, really dope. Actually a huge positive for the, I guess you could say, like the niche investing community. I think really, really cool. It gives more value to packs as a whole. Because, you know, and like it's not really gonna affect rerolls too much because the reroll players, like the headliner reroll players, are always be the cheapest per their overall because they're in a reroll. But it just gives like an opportunity to where like certain overalls, like the first day content drops will be a little bit higher overall based on if they were going to an objective or they go into a set, and again that requires just base overalls. That's a W in my opinion. Really, really big W. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I was a little disappointed we didn't get any news on like theme teams, like abilities, how their ability structure is going to be this year. Yeah, man. I mean, it's brutal. I like really from this, I got like a few good changes, like a few W's. There's going to be 7 seasons. Seasons are going to be shorter. I wouldn't really even call the 1,000 player thing like a W because it's just going to reward the players that play the most but don't actually like win the most, you know? It's like the leaderboard in Madden 23. The number 1 player is like 2,000 and 2,000. He's a 500 player, but he's ranked number 1. You know? Again, everything EA does, they just want to like, just like a chore. That's what Madden Ultimate Team feels like. Nothing's fun anymore. Everything's just a chore, right? It's a chore, and it sucks to see the mode that once was just, they just strip away. Like, you would think going into the every year there's always something to be positive about, something new, something fresh. Like there's nothing new and fresh about this mode that they dropped in this vlog. Like, everything to me is really a negative for the most part, except for the overall stuff with like sets. But I mean, some people are probably gonna take that as a negative, right? And again, it's only for some. So I'm sure if they aren't getting the pack sales for the new packs because people aren't buying them because they don't need the new cards, I'm sure they'll revert back to their old ways, right? But like, it's just so sad. It's depressing. It really is. It's depressing because we knew that the whole problem with Madden 23 was that the replayability factor of the mode was just terrible in the menus and in gameplay. And it looks like yet again, the only thing, like, we're just gonna be playing head-to-head seasons the entire time. Because I'm gonna be honest, like, you're gonna, again, to get the actual card, like to get the George Pickens 89 for the first, you're gonna have to play the compass for weeks on weeks on weeks on weeks. You're better off just playing head-to-head seasons the entire time and stacking as many coins as possible, not having to worry about being one of the first 1,000 people, and then just buy the card. Like, you're much better off doing that. But again, like, with it being limited to 1,000, the card is going to be, like, again, that's not a lot for how many people there are. And considering the card is going to be a better version, like, it's going to be one of the best cards in the game, which is, again, that's probably a good thing. That is a good thing. And the card's going to be really, really expensive because every single competitive player is going to want this card, right? So the card is going to be expensive. But yeah, man, I just wish they would have added, like, you know, I mean, I could go on and on what they could do, and they just nothing like that. That was their solution. That's their solution. That's what they came up with. And I don't know. Our only hope is maybe in this week they hear the feedback and maybe they change some stuff. You know, when they announce on stream on Monday. But I guess we'll just quickly go back into the MUT Leagues just to show you guys. And you guys probably have already seen this, but for the people that haven't, these look to be the Season 1 Field Pass rewards. Reggie White, DeAndre Hopkins, Jalen Ramsey, DeAndre Swift, and then Bryce Young is the other card. Overalls, I've heard Bryce Young is an 84 overall. Hopkins is an 87. Those are the only 2 I've heard. But yeah, Team Builders, it's a return to launch, and they are 84 overall. Yeah, that's all we really got. Let's check if there's a noti from EA. Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's the video. Give me your thoughts down in the comments. We're in for the wrong year. Hey, bring back Weekend League from Madden 25. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.